Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corporal Killjoy, and to kill your boredom brings me a lot of joy. And I'm gonna have to do that over again because I don't know if anybody can notice behind me. If they see flashes, we're going through a really bad lightning storm right now, and it struck pretty close. And I was in the middle of recording one of these, and let me show you what the No, I won't do that. I was in the middle of recording one of these and the power goes out, and that made me really upset because I had about 10 minutes of footage that I can't retrieve now. So hopefully I can still kill your boredom today, or tonight actually, with some more Would You Rather. So we're going to start off with this. Would you rather have unlimited money but no access to women, but be surrounded by women but be poor? Okay, now this is sorry, I'm still going a little bonkers over here with this lightning storm because I mean it struck close. It struck close. There was I could hear emergency vehicles, sirens going off left and right. So I don't know what's going on now. It seems to be dying a little bit, but here, anyway, back to this. Now it says no access to women. And if you notice, sorry, I think outside the box, it says women, multiple, females. So I can probably have one, since it's not specified, or I could just be completely surrounded like I'm some type of harem king and be poor. And the only other harem king I can think of that's like that is Issei from High School DxD. So do I want to have unlimited money but no access to women like Harry Osborn from Spider-Man, or do I want to be a harem king like Issei? Well, if I have unlimited money, I can do some good with that, so I think that's the pro there. But I've always wanted to be a harem king, so I'm gonna let my inner anime speak for me on this one. Okay, and just a little bit more, want to be surrounded by women, be poor. But nowadays, what's the definition of poor? Because poor is like always having like less than, in my opinion, to be poor means that you always have less than, like for me, $200 in your bank account. If you have more than that, you're not poor, but you're only slightly, not broke, if that makes any sense. So I'd rather be a harem king. Thanks, Issei. Oh yeah! Would you rather eat your favorite DVD in 20 minutes or eat 100 tissues in 20 minutes? What? Eat your favorite DVD? Oh, or eat 100 tissues in 20 minutes. Honestly, I don't have a favorite DVD. I just kind of just put whatever's on, really. But to eat a DVD, you're kind of killing yourself, chewing that and swallowing that. Where you eat 100 tissues, the worst thing you have to worry about is choking. I could definitely see Furious Pete eating, 100 tissues in probably, 20 seconds. So I think I'm gonna go with the lesser two evils on this one. Just go with the tissues. Okay, a lot more people agree with that because, come on, eat a DVD, you're practically eating glass, but it's just plastic. So there's no good that can come out of that. There's really no good that can come out of one of these, but I think the tissues might be easier to digest too. But moving on, would you rather have all fingernails and toenails removed quickly or deep paper cuts on the webbing between... Oh my god! Oh man, this is like something from Jackass. For anybody who remembers the shit they did in the Jackass movie. Oh god. Honestly, I'd rather just I'd rather just have all fingernails and toenails removed very quickly, because I'm sure even if they get removed quickly, they can grow back. I'm going to have to research that. But it says deep paper cuts, and for me, a deep paper cut is like breaking the skin. For them, deep paper cut and to make that sound, it makes that sound. No, fuck it. I'd rather just say everything removed quickly. Why? I don't know. I just would rather do that, and so would a lot of other people. That's kind of no-brainer. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look up Jackass and paper cuts, and you'll see what I mean. And good luck not cringing on that one. But anyway, moving on.
Paper cuts. I'm getting paper cuts between the webbings of my fingers and the webbings of my toes. Take a breath.
Next question. Would you rather fight a shark with bare arms or fight a bear with shark arms? Okay, I'm going to have to ask the question, just to address the elephant in the room here. Who thinks of these questions? You know, like, I mean, this is kind of funny. You know, fight a shark with bear arms or fight a bear with shark arms. Now, I can see where this makes sense, you know, because bear arms, you know, they have claws, they're strong, but fight a bear with shark arms. Here's the thing, a shark doesn't have arms, it has fins. So, am I talking like each one of my arms is an individual shark? And if so, what kind of shark? Because I can't really picture my arms being a great white. You know, I don't know who would think that. A bull shark, maybe. But what kind of bear am I fighting? Am I fighting a grizzly, a polar bear, black bear, panda bear? Just as bear. Honestly, and it doesn't specify what type of shark I'm fighting either. But I think I would have more chance killing a shark with bear arms because that would be a lot stronger and those claws would really do some damage. And but to fight a bear with shark arms means I don't even know. That one just kind of blew my mind. So I'm just gonna fight a shark with bear arms. Okay, so a lot of other people would do that, but you know, it's good to think outside the box with these questions because you really got to go. Oop, shit. I don't know if anybody's enjoying the light show behind me, but moving on. That's kind of distracting. Would you rather? Oh, if you died, would you rather have your brain transplanted into a robot or have your brain transplanted into the opposite sex? Okay. I'm honestly gonna go with the robot. Because if I'm getting my brain transferred into a robot, then that shit's like RoboCop. You know, I would be a real life RoboCop, but having my brain transplanted into the opposite sex. Here's the thing. What does this person? You know, what was wrong with this person that they died? You know, were they in bad health, or was it just something else? Because you gotta think about the body types. So this could be the opposite sex, a woman nonetheless, but is she like an Olympian in shape, or is she like a drug addict? So there's that. But being a robot, you know, you could be the next RoboCop. You couldn't be a Terminator because Terminator is all machine. RoboCop is still somewhat human. So I'd rather be a robot. Really? The opposite sex? Wow. Okay, so maybe people thought a little more outside the box than that, but come on. You be the next RoboCop, or maybe not even RoboCop, but you know, a robot nonetheless. And I think that would be so much cooler. You know, you'd be a freak of nature of science, but come on, you know, who wouldn't want to do that? Apparently, you know, difference of 8% of people. Would you rather explode or implode? Oh. God, well, how am I exploding? How am I imploding? I don't think these are not good choices for me to pick. So I can picture, because to explode, you know, that's like a grenade going off. You know, because it happens externally, but to implode, oh god, I've seen how implodes look. I think exploding would be a little bit better. Well, in the sense of if you're gonna die, I think it would be less painful. You know, I've never seen a full implosion. You know, I don't know how many people have, so I'm just gonna go with explode because I knew it would be quick. Okay. Little explosive people. Now, here's the thing. To ask this question, you gotta think, for this question, are there any, like terrorists online playing this game right now, and, like, all of them are just like, oh, explode. No. Sorry for doing the accent. I know this might seem a little racist, but, you know, when you're at war with a bunch of jihadists, and the number one way of them, killing people is with IEDs and suicide bombers, you know, it wouldn't really work with a whole lot of other people. So, my apologies to any Middle Easterns and Muslims. Not all Muslims are bad, but however, you do got a few rotten apples that, you know, that spoiled a bunch. So it's their fault, not your fault, okay? And more people need to see that. So, moving on before I get too deep with that one. For the rest of your life, would you rather live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment, or live in a prison cell where you have access to any channel on TV? Now, to live in a prison cell where you have access to any channel on TV, those do exist, believe it or not. There are some jails that do that, like in Virginia, Coffeewood Correctional Facility. There's a veterans wing for people who are veterans who go to jail, and you know, they're not bad people. It's just that, you know, tough life. You know, that's all I can say. And I know for a fact that they live in a squad bay where sometimes they have their own TV, their own Foot Locker that has their own stuff, and they do have access to a lot of TV channels like AMC, the news. So, for the rest of your life, oh wow. Honestly, I think I'd rather be in the library, though, because there's a lot of books out there that I have not read, and we don't know what type of library this is, because nowadays libraries even have TVs in them, you know? For kids, or if, they're just bored, and there's even computers in them nowadays. So to be in a library in today's day and age, you still have electronics in there, and I think that's the contradiction with this question. So I'm gonna go with the library. And look at that. See? Reading is knowledge, my friend. Okay, would you rather Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? It's not really a tough question. I like both of those drinks evenly, but I'm more of a Dr. Pepper drinker, so I'm just gonna go with Dr. Pepper just to get this one out of the way. This question wasn't that serious. Look how big of a margin it is. That's not even not that big of a margin. So, next question. I probably could have skipped that one and moved on. Would you rather eat Red Lobster biscuits or eat Olive Garden breadsticks? Now, I work at Red Lobster as an SA, a server assistant, or for those of you who don't know what that means, it's a fancy way of saying a busser, and I eat those biscuits all the time, and they're good, But honestly, the biscuits are like basically the biscuit version of the Olive Garden breadsticks, because, it's bread, it's butter, there's garlic in it. But honestly, with the breadsticks though, if they're not connected, if they're connected, it's always fun to break them apart. So I'm kind of dead on this one. I love food. But after this, I think we only have time for one more question. I'm going to have to end this episode. So just for shits and giggles, I'll go with the Olive Garden breadsticks. And a lot of people went with that. Wow. Okay. Well, fuck my job. Okay, question. If you were a dog, would you rather be a stray on the street or have bad... Ooh. Oh, God. I could... Damn. Fuck. Be a stray on the street or have bad owners. How bad are the owners? Because I watch the shows about dogs or pets being mistreated, and it's bad. Like, there's really a lot of sick people out there who really don't know how to handle a pet. I mean, I'm not, for PETA or against them, but, pardon me. Sorry, man, I'm burping a lot. But, to have bad owners, I mean, I think that might be a little worse than being stray on the street, because for all we know, this dog might be locked up somewhere. We don't even know it. So, I think I'd rather be a stray on the street, because eventually, I would get picked up and hopefully get into a good home. And, there's a lot of stray dogs out there that, people do take care of, just not in their homes. But I think I'd rather be a stray on the street, because having bad owners, I think, is bad enough. And you see the difference in that? Yeah, don't ever go with bad owners. That's just stupid. Alright, we're going to see what the last question is, and I'll leave it up to you guys to let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments. But anyway, would you rather be the first person to walk on Mars via a one-way trip or never travel to space? What? This is a no-brainer. Who wouldn't want to travel to space? Everybody wants to go to space. Even there are YouTubers out there that want to go to space. Markiplier wants to go to space.
Oh, that's so cool! So cool!
So, I'm going to be the first person to walk on Mars via a one-way trip. Oh, wait. Via a one-way trip. Oh, so you're only going there one way. You're not coming back. But anybody who saw The Martian knows that there's always hope. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to be the first person to walk on Mars. Really? Sorry, I'm sorry for my computer running a little slow here, but I saw I didn't have to see this percentage to finish loading, but that many people wouldn't want to travel to space. You don't even have to go to Mars. You just go in a spaceship. Get 0G in there, man. Smoke pot while in 0G if that's possible. Some people just don't think. Okay, well, last question. We're gonna see what it is, and then after that, we're gonna end this episode here. And would you rather drive a bright red smart car or be spanked by Rosie? Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna let you guys answer this one. So leave your comments down in the comment section below. And let me know who you go with, because I'd be interested to see how people really want to be spanked by Rosie O'Donnell. So, as always, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I'm very appreciative of everybody who watches this channel to take a little bit of time out of their life just to watch a video, and I'm glad I could bring this video to you, and hopefully I killed your boredom today. So everybody, stay positive, stay sexy, and as always, gaming is not a crime. Later.